So you guys can go out today and train shoulders and back the same way I did it. Start with the shoulder movement that I showed you do for your level. Then get on to the pulling exercises and watch your body change and get stronger. You're gonna progress every week.
None of y'all stopping me, no need to ask. Chopping trees, planting seeds, plotting schemes, crossing lines, dotting T's. Lines are blurred, I cannot see. Before I die, I'm top 3. Before I die, I'm top 3. Before I die, look, this is the moment I waited. I took all my options and weighed them.
What's going on, YouTube? You're back with the Prez. Out here in Juniper Park today, and it's a Monday, start of a new week. You guys watched my live video yesterday, Sunday service, leg day, when I was training in the garage. Had a full leg session and a little bit of chest. Now, like always, you guys know, I like to start the week fresh, so we're starting on our normal, back on our routine, where we're training shoulders and back. I train shoulders and back together. I train chest and legs together. So yesterday, like I said, was a mainly leg-focused day with a little bit of chest work. As you guys also can notice, I'm rocking some new gear. We got tank tops available again now in gray, black, and white. We have all sizes reloaded. We also got tees in military, green. We got black tees, white tees. We got gray long sleeves, black long sleeves, white long sleeves. We still got the black hoodies on deck. So, BARNATURALPREZ.com if you guys want to get some merch. Like I said, I got tanks, gray, black, and white. I got olive/military green tees, black tees, white tees, black long sleeve, gray long sleeve, white long sleeve, and black hoodie, all available on the website. So, like I said, we're going to be doing shoulders and back today. And I'm also going to be getting back to the roots of this channel. Not just specifically calisthenics, but me teaching you guys not only the advanced versions, but how to scale them back down and do the same routine I'm doing as whether you're a beginner or an intermediate. So we're starting with shoulders. Like always, you guys like to know, when I train shoulders, if I'm in the park, I'm usually doing handstand work. And I also have another day when I train shoulders in my garage when I do overhead military press. We're gonna get right back to our roots, like I said, straight calisthenic shoulder and back workout. We already warmed up before I start the video with our band rotations. I hope you guys know. You guys seen that with 100 times before in all my videos, and I just did a resistance band video in itself. Get a proper warm-up. Doesn't matter if you're training shoulders or not. Always warm up the shoulder joint thoroughly. All the movement is going to stem from this joint. Whether you're doing calisthenics or weightlifting, your arms are always going to be in some kind of movement, right? So all the shoulder joints always going to be taking on some type of load. Make sure you have healthy, strong shoulders. Warm them up thoroughly. So, starting out, just for my first warm-up set, we're just going to be going L-sit to handstand press, 1 set. Just to warm up the nervous system, get my body used to getting in the range of motion and going through and controlling that movement. Now, if you guys can't do a handstand, or a handstand press up for that, how can you guys warm up? Warm up with simple, just L-sit holds and tucks. So, that was the warm up. We're gonna get into set 1. See you there. All right, guys, so getting into set 1. Shoulder work, I'm going to be working strength again. So lower volume, higher intensity. Intensity with body weight for me, remember, if I was to do freestanding handstand push-ups on this bar, I would maybe get out 1 to 5 rep range, right? That means I'm working in that strength building rep range for freestanding handstand push-ups. When you're working strength, the intensity is just always going to be higher. If the intensity was lower, 5 reps would be easy, but because the intensity is so high, that 1 to 5 rep range, that's why you're stuck there. That's what makes it strength training. So today, the exercise I'm gonna be doing, 1 handstand from L-sit, 1 handstand press up, right into a deep range of motion handstand push up as I can, and then right back down to an L-sit. So set 1 you guys are gonna see. And so just so you guys can see, like I said, I got all the new gear, and I'm sure you guys know the standard logo is on the back of everything. We got the live above the bar with the muscle up silhouette. So set 1. And you see, I went for a press up right there and failed. So I should have went into a negative also. That's one thing I didn't do in my warm-up. I didn't go through the range of motion of a press-up. So you can see right there, my body wasn't ready for it. So I'm gonna count that as another warm-up set. I'll rest now 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll go for my first working set. Now, again, for you guys who can't do the handstand press-ups, you guys wanna build this shoulder strength. First, if you're an absolute beginner, all I want you guys to do is get stronger. Tucked L-sit holds, just like this. You don't gotta open up yet, just stay tucked. Now let me explain something to you. If you guys have trouble holding up like this for time, right? How do you think you're gonna be able to get to a handstand hold? You're not gonna be able to do it, right? So you gotta master the basics first. Holding in this dip support, knees up hold, your whole body weight is still being supported by your arms, most of the work being supported by the shoulders, shoulder stability and shoulder strength. Now if you have trouble holding yourself up there for time, how do you think your body's gonna be able to hold yourself inverted in a handstand position? It's not gonna have the strength or be able to do it yet. So don't rush the movements, start at the basics. Get strong at the tucked L-sits. When you get strong at the tucked version, that's when you open up. Remember, this is a full routine. Advanced version I'm doing, you guys can follow it along to your level, whether you're intermediate or beginner intermediate, you guys could go straight from these L-sits. Now you guys wanna come to tucked, hold. Do those for reps. That's how you're gonna build that strength. Now I'm gonna rest again 2 to 3 minutes before I get into my first set. All right guys, so you saw the 2 first warm-up sets, even though that last set I actually went for the working set, but failed on it, so we counted as a warm-up set. So now, L-sit to a press-up, into 1 handstand push-up, back to an L-sit. Let's go. All right guys, so just to clarify what we're doing, going from an L-sit to a press-up. So we're still getting a press-up in our first repetition. Then once we lock out, we go down into a as deep as possible handstand push-up, and then control it back to an L-sit negative. That's the total set. All right, see, set 1 wasn't the cleanest set, but that's the importance of doing it over and over. You gotta let your body rest. These are movement patterns that your body has to learn to control over and over. If you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. That's the key with handstands. They have to be consistent. So again, if you're a beginner, I just wanna see these tucked holds. And as these tucks get easy, start leaning back. But lean back by tilting the pelvis up. It's gonna put more strain on the posterior chain, more strain on the rear delts, more strain on the scapula, but it's also gonna involve more core activation now, because as you rotate up, you're gonna be compressing more in the core. Get strong there. It's gonna build a ton of strength in the shoulders. If you're an intermediate and you can't do the press-ups yet, L-sit, straight arm hold, bent arm hold, back to straight, back to L-sit. Work on that full range of motion. Work on getting stronger in the straight arm position. Work on getting stronger in the bent arm position. Work on controlling your body through an L-sit motion. Let's go, 2 more rounds. All right guys, set 2. You guys can see that press up, when I'm doing the actual handstand push-up rep, it's a struggle. That's the strength building, right? So right now I'm stuck in that 1 rep range for a deep handstand push-up, or however deep I can get after a handstand press-up. That means the intensity for this exercise for me is high. The body weight load that my body supplies is making the intensity heavy enough that all I could do is barely 1 good rep. That's how you get stronger. Multiple sets. I can't just do 3 sets of this and then try it again in a week or 10 days from now. It's got to be consistent. If I hit 3 sets today, I got to keep the movement in throughout the week fresh. Remember, you always got to get better and practice the movements. As you guys see, every week on the handstands, the progressions are getting a little bit harder. Once I master 1 progression, I up it to the next one. So remember, if you guys are beginners, stay working in that tuck. Intermediate, working that straight arm and that bent arm strength. Let's go. All right guys, set 3. So you guys seen right there, I failed on my press up, right? I got the L-sit press up, then when I went for the handstand push up, my body just fatigued. I lost it actually going down to the negative. Remember, in the negative part of the motion, your body is taking on the majority of the load. I got gravity coming down, I gotta control it. So obviously my shoulders are fatigued. Now how do you progressively overload this type of movement? Obviously next week, I wouldn't be able to, next time I do it, I wouldn't be able to hit 2 reps a set. Probably highly unlikely. I barely got 3 full sets of 1 rep. So what do? Next week the goal is to complete 3 full sets and then go for a 4th or 5th set. You don't always have to add reps or weight to progressively overload, guys. Remember, there's numerous ways, and especially when you're learning skills like handstands and handstand press-ups, the more repetitions, the better. And you don't got to do it over and over in one session, because remember, you want the quality of the sets that you're doing in the reps to be good. You don't want to practice these movements with bad form. Everything you want to be perfect form to your ability. That's how your body's going to understand and learn the movement the best. So, even though I only hit 3 sets of this movement today, you guys know I train these handstand progressions and these handstand movements all the time, regularly in my routine. I have 2 shoulder and back days a week. One day is bodyweight training, the other day is with the barbell military press, and I rotate it. So the consistency is always there. That's how I'm always able to make progress. So we're gonna do 1 more handstand set after this, just for more volume. Again, some presses back to the wall. See you there. All right, so 3 sets on the P-bars done, working in that L-sit to 1 handstand push-up, right? Now, like I said, set 4, just to add some volume, I'm gonna be going back to the wall handstand push-ups. So you guys can see, I got the 10-pound ankle weights on, just to increase the intensity now. Now, just to add volume, I wanna hit at least 6 reps, hoping for 8 to 10 reps. So let's see what we get. So, 8 reps with the 10-pound ankle weights. That was the 4th set of handstand work. Now, like I said, I showed you guys beginner, intermediate, and advanced versions of the first routine. So I want everybody, no matter what level you want, if you're advanced after your 3rd set of press-ups on the P-bar, I want you guys to go back to the wall and do 1 set of max handstand push-ups. If you're intermediate, go back to the wall, and if you can do handstand push-ups at your level, try them. If you can't, just work max back to the wall handstand hold if you're an intermediate. And if you're a beginner, all I want you to do is practice kicking up. So, look, if you guys can't hold for time yet on your hands, if you're a beginner, get your hands close to the wall and just practice kick up, just like this. Kick up, kick back down. Kick up, kick back down. That 1 second of tension when you're upside down, for that 1 second, even though you can't balance, it's gonna put tension on the shoulders. It's gonna put your body in that handstand position, and over time, that 1 second of tension is just gonna keep building up. 1 second here, 1 second there, 1 second there. You do that 60 times, eventually your body had gone through it for a minute. You're gonna start understanding the movement better, you're gonna get stronger, your nervous system's gonna adapt. So, first routine of the day was this strength-based handstand work. Told you it's shoulders and back-based session. So next exercise you're gonna see will be on the bar. Muscle ups. Now remember, muscle ups, it's gonna be a full upper body exercise. You're gonna hit a ton of shoulders when doing muscle ups, especially front delts. Also, it's gonna require you to have healthy shoulder joints, because you're gonna be moving through a range of motion completely on your shoulder joint, going from an eccentric load to a concentric rep. So, muscle ups are up next. See you at the bar. And we got the young man himself. We got my pops out with us today. 69 years young. Guys, you guys saw the last short I posted of Big E doing body weight dips. Listen, my pops have been doing banded dips for a while now. He's gonna get some body weight dips today. Clean reps. Lock out. Show them how I taught you to set up. Nope. Don't want your knees up. Good. You want your knees straight down. Remember, you want your body to mimic a straight line. Let's go down. Down. Hold that. Lock out. There we go. Another one. Down. Down, lower than that, lower than that, lower than that. Up, and look, see, even though he can't get to 90, hold, lock out, stay there. Even though he can't get down to 90 yet, he's working in the comfortable range of motion. He's building strength in the eccentric. The next time he gets on this bar, his range of motion is gonna increase. Good set. All right, so The main shoulder work for the day is done. Now, like I said, we're gonna get on to some pull and back training. First exercise of the day, we're gonna be doing a muscle up bar complex, really focusing on just straight pull. So it's gonna be 15 reps a clip always, and we're gonna be hitting 5 sets. So set 1, it's gonna be 10 pull-ups, 5 muscle-ups. Then I'm gonna show you how we're gonna pyramid the sets. So it's always gonna be 15 reps, but except the number of pulls and muscle-ups are gonna change each set. So set 1, 10 pulls, 5 muscle-ups. All right, so like I said, this is a muscle-up focus routine. The reason why we're hitting the muscle-ups after we hit our pull-ups is to do the muscle-ups under fatigue, right? Doing the pull-ups is almost a pre-exhaust set for the muscle-ups. If you were to do muscle-ups and wanted to continue pulling on the bar, you would do pull-ups as a drop set. So now we're doing the pull-ups first to fatigue the pulling muscles. And again, the pulls are still focused on clean form, and we want to keep the muscle-ups as strict as possible as well. So 10-5, set 1, let's go. So like I said, 5 rounds, 15 reps a clip. Every set, the reps of the pulls and muscle-ups are gonna alter. So, I'm gonna rest about 2 minutes now. Stay tuned for set 2, let's go. All right guys, set 2. So I told you, it's always gonna be 15 reps a clip. The numbers of muscle-ups and pulls are gonna change. So set 1, it was 10 pull-ups, 5 muscle-ups. Now it's gonna be 11 pull-ups, 4 muscle-ups. Let's go. So 15 reps again. Muscle ups go down by 1, pulls go up by 1. Set 3 up next, let's get it. All right, let's get it guys, set 3. 12 pulls, 3 muscle ups. And I told you, I'm gonna show you guys beginner and intermediate variations of every exercise I'm doing. So when I'm done with these 5 sets, I'm gonna go through the beginner and the intermediate routines. So you guys can follow along with the same routine I'm doing right now. Let's get it guys. One more muscle up. You guys can see the reason why we're doing the muscle ups after the pulls is going to make the muscle up harder. You're doing the muscle up under a fatigue state. So this would be called almost a pre-exhaust set for the muscle ups. You're fatiguing the pulling muscles, you're pumping a lot of blood into the back and the lats, and then you're going for that explosive pull movement. It's gonna make it harder. So we end up hitting a total 15 muscle ups as well. Remember, 5 sets, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds to go. Let's go. All right, let's get it, guys. Set 4, 13 pulls, 2 muscle ups. every muscle up, full lockout. Try to minimize the swing. You guys can use a little bit of leg drive. Try not to kip, try to keep them still as clean and strict as possible. It's gonna dramatically help you when you're trying to do clean muscle ups fresh. One more set left, let's go. All right guys, 5th set of 15 reps. We're at 14 pulls, 1 muscle up. Now when we get to the muscle up, I'm gonna make it a little harder by dead hanging after my 14th pull for as long as I can, and then I'm gonna muscle up. All right, guys, 1 muscle up.
I ate excellent, and everyone said they all come.
I had to swing up, get a little bit of momentum there. That was the point. That's why I dead hang, fatiguing the lats as much as possible, and muscling up through that motion. So, that was 5 sets of more of the advanced version done. So remember, it's always gonna be 15 reps a clip. We're gonna increase the pulls each set, and the muscle ups are gonna decrease. Every time the muscle ups will still get harder because you're doing it after doing 1 more extra pull than the set before. Try this routine out if you're advanced. If you're just learning our muscle ups, you guys could also scale these numbers down. You guys can start 5 pulls, 5 muscle ups, 6 pulls, 4 muscle ups. But stay tuned. I'm gonna catch my breath and I'm gonna show you guys the intermediate and the beginner variations that you guys can do if you can't do complexes on the bar yet, where you go from pull to muscle up. Stay tuned. All right guys, so my pops is dropping down now to banded dips for more volume. Go, drop, hold, hold. Now he gets into a deeper hold, lock out. Down again, hold at 90, let's go. Hold, hold, perfect, let's go, up. Let's go, 1 more rep, down to 90. Perfect, hold that, lock out, hold. 5, 4, 3, lock out, 2, 1. Good set. All right, so you guys saw me doing the 5 sets of the more advanced pull bar complex. Hitting the pulls first, then getting to the muscle ups. Now I told you I'm gonna show you guys how to do intermediate variations of the routine and beginner. So if you're an intermediate and your pull strength is up and you're trying to get better at bar complexes, increasing your endurance on the bar where you can go from pulls to muscle ups, your routine is gonna be like this. It's gonna be a little more time under tension in the pulls, but it's gonna benefit you more. So still gonna work in that pyramid rep scheme, except now it's always gonna be increasing each set. Instead of being 15 reps each set, we're gonna work up to top set of 15 reps. So set 1, you're gonna hit your 10 pulls, 1, 2, and always fully lock out, retract, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now on your 10th rep on set 1, we're holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then what you're gonna do, you guys are gonna find a bar you can jump onto. Come. You guys are gonna find a bar where you can dead hang. All your weight's down on your arms. Feet are still on the floor. Now you guys are gonna jump into that muscle up position. Now we're gonna hold here for time. Holding, holding, holding. 15-second hold. Come down. All the way down. Keeping your feet up so you get that full negative rep. That's gonna be the intermediate version. So set 1, 10 pulls, 10-second chin over the bar hold. Second set, 11 pulls, 11-second chin over the bar. Third set, 13 pulls, 13-second chin over the bar. Fourth set, 14 pulls, 14-second. Fifth set, 15 pulls, 15 seconds. The intensity is going to increase each set, and you're always gonna throw in that 1 muscle up rep. You're gonna hit just 1 muscle up rep at the end of the routine. And again, the key is finding a surface where you can fully dead hang, put all your stress on your arms, and then jumping into the muscle up. Now, if you don't have a bar where you can do that, another option you guys can do, you're gonna need a partner for this, or you could do it yourself. It'll just cause you a little bit of delay in the set. you guys are gonna have a band on the bar already ready to go. You guys are gonna hit your set of pull-ups. Then you're either gonna stay on the bar and have a partner put your foot in that band, and then you'll get your muscle up with the band that's assisted. And if you don't have a partner, you're gonna do your sets of pull-ups. You're gonna drop off that bar immediately, pull that band in your foot, jump back on the bar, and hit one muscle up. 10 pulls, set one with the 10-second hold, then either a band-assisted muscle up or a jump up. 11 pulls, one muscle up. 12, 1, 13, 1, 14, 1, 15, 1. 5 total rounds for the intermediate. It's gonna be building a lot of tension in the lats, the pulling muscles in general. And now if you're a beginner, your goal. You guys obviously should not, if you're a beginner, you guys aren't gonna be able to hit those high number of reps, right? So you guys are gonna scale everything down and we're gonna work 5 to 1, hitting a total of 15 seconds of holding or 15 reps. So if you're a beginner, what you guys are gonna start at with, getting on the bar, 5 pull-ups, 3, 4, 5, and then you guys are just gonna come dead hang, 5 seconds. Second set you guys are gonna do, 4 pull-ups, dead hang 4 seconds. 3 pull-ups, dead hang 3 seconds. 2 pull-ups, dead hang 2 seconds. 1 pull-up, dead hang for 1 second. Now a beginner, you guys are gonna have to do this 2 times. Each round is gonna be just a total of 15 pull-ups, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna rest and you're gonna do it again. No muscle-ups, because if you're a beginner, you guys shouldn't be worried about doing muscle-ups yet. Just worked on that pull strength. Remember, there's a shoulder and back based workout. So if you're a beginner, you're just working on building up strength and building endurance in your pulling muscles in general. More time on the bar spent dead hanging and pulling. Keep the volume of reps lower per set, and that's why we're hitting 2 rounds, so you guys can hit a total of 30 reps. Set 1, you'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set 2 or round 2, you guys are gonna start 1 pull-up, 1 second hold. Come down. 2 pull-ups, 2 second hold. 3, 4, 5, you guys are gonna work your way back up to 5. If you have to break, you break. So for instance, you're on your second round of the beginner routine. You're on set 4, so now you have to do 4 pull-ups and a 4-second dead hang. So say you're on set 4, you gotta hit 4 pulls. Say they go 1, 2, you're struggling. 3, you can't get back up. You gotta finish that set. We're gonna shake our arms out. We're gonna drop. We're gonna do 1 rep, drop. We're gonna avoid the negative. We're gonna finish our set. We're gonna pull up again, drop, avoid the negative. Then, after we hit our 4 reps, then we're gonna come to a dead hang. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. The negatives, when you're a beginner, are gonna cause a lot of stress, overload in the body, right? So the eccentric is gonna be a lot of control for you guys to work on. So if you guys start fatiguing, just do the concentric rep and drop off the bar. That's the advanced, that's the intermediate, and the beginning routine. See you at the next one, let's go. All right guys, so after the 5 sets of pull work, it's very important. One thing I always slacked on was training chin-ups. I gotta train more bicep tendon. So we're gonna do 3 sets of just body weight chin-ups now. 3 sets, 12 reps, smooth, strict, full lockout, controlled chin-ups, chin over the bar every rep. Let's go. Alright guys, so that was the second main pulling exercise. Very important, you trade pronated grip, which is the pull-up grip, as well as supinated. You want to have a good balance, and you want to have strong bicep tendons and biceps in general. And putting yourself in supinated chin-up grip is also going to greatly help you build on bicep size and strengthen up those tendons. So it's the second main pull exercise. 1 more to go, which is really going to focus on shoulder mobility and pull strength all in one. See you there. All right guys, last routine of the day is gonna target both shoulder mobility strength, as well as straight arm pulling strength and basic bent arm pulling strength. So it's gonna be a full upper body engagement exercise. So you guys have seen me do this numerous times. It's gonna be a skin to cat variation with some pull and back work in it. So I've told you guys numerous times the importance and benefits of skin to cat for shoulder health and mobility. They're really gonna build range of motion and help your shoulders get stronger through a full range of motion. Remember, the shoulder joint is the only joint in the body you could do this on the limb, right? All the movements come from the shoulder joint. So watch, guys. Pronated grip. You guys are gonna come around into a full skin to cat. I'm gonna pull back up. We're gonna come down into a front tuck row. Now that's gonna be our main horizontal based pulling exercise. Told you guys when training the back, in order to hit it in all the angles, you guys gotta train vertical pulling movements, pull-ups, chin-ups, lat pull-downs, vertical movements, and you guys gotta train horizontal movements, rowing type exercises, body weight rows, dumbbell rows. The vertical movements are gonna help you build that V, widen this taper this way. The horizontal rowing movements are gonna help you build that thickness in the back. So I'm just gonna show you one set of that. I'm gonna rest about 2 minutes. I'm only gonna hit 2 more sets of it. And again, that's really gonna help put your shoulders in a healthy range of motion, strengthening them through their full mobility. And you're gonna be working on that straight arm pull strength from the front to the back, and then bent arm pull strength when we go into our body weight rows. So 2 more rounds of that. And again, this is a full upper body, shoulders and back workout. Beginners, intermediates, just do skin to cats, and then just go into a tucked hold if you're an intermediate. Don't worry about the bent arm rows. Worry about getting through full skin to cat to a tuck front lever position if you're an intermediate. And a beginner, just go through skin to cat range of motion. Now watch, if you're a beginner, you guys could just keep bent the whole time. You guys could come to here and come back around. You don't have to fully open up your hips at the bottom. Hope you guys enjoyed this routine. I'm gonna start bringing it back to how I first started, showing you guys variations of my workouts that you guys could also do. You guys could go out today and train shoulders and back the same way I did it. Start with the shoulder movement that I showed you do for your level, then get on to the pulling exercises, and watch your body change and get stronger. You're gonna progress every week. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, share the video with your friends and family. Leave a like. The likes help the algorithms out the most. Comment, I comment back all the time. And don't forget, guys, like always, peace out. BARNATURALS.
For a die, I'm top 3. For a die, I'm top 3. For a die, look.